Why desertification? Why? Because I said so. Because it can affect your kids, your kids' kids, your kids' kids' kids. You get the point? So, what exactly is desertification? Well, the definition of desertification is the process by which a geographic region becomes a desert. The change may result from natural changes in climate or by human activity. In this presentation, I will be covering the history and background of desertification, the impact on the environment and society it has, and what we can do to solve this problem. The causes of desertification are either natural or anthropogenic, aka man made. Soil erosion, flooding, deposition, and climatic aridity cycles have all taken place long before human actions started to interfere with nature. Anthropogenic desertification is not something new, though. This has been going on since mankind has been cultivating crops and herding livestock. History has shown us that much of desertification has been driven by human activity. There have been at least three major epicenters of extreme and considerable land depreciation. These include the Mediterranean, the Mesopotamian Valley, and the lowest plateau of China, where the population levels were once pretty dense. These areas at one point were all biologically rich with trees, quality topsoil, and were even agriculturally productive. Humans played their part in turning these areas into the dry and arid regions they are today. Arid and semi-arid ecosystems don't really thrive because of the sparse or variable rainfall caused by deforestation. This type of climate change can result in droughts, which will reduce the biological productivity of these ecosystems in these areas. This can last a few days, weeks, months, and even years. With the destruction of our natural ecosystem comes the destruction of the services it provides for us. This includes the natural filtration of drinking water, recycling of nutrients, soil regeneration, climate regulation, and carbon sequestration. The absence of these essential things can cause famine, diseases, and the death of humans and animals. This can also lead to mass migrations. People want fertile land where they can survive and build settlements while growing their crops. So, because of unfavorable conditions due to deforestation, people look to leave their homes in order to find something better. They move to bigger cities looking to make an honest living but lack the skills to fill certain jobs. So, this causes certain families to end up in poverty, affecting their well being. We need to solve this problem. We need clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, and quality soil to help feed us and the animals some people eat. That being said, we need to make sure our biodiverse ecosystem thrives. We can start by understanding the causes of desertification and learn how to minimize them. We can learn to conserve soil by practicing farmer managed natural regeneration, also known as FMNR. This makes simple changes on how people grow crops and can also utilize complex solutions. Other solutions include salt traps, which prevent salts from reaching the surface of the soil to stop water loss. You could also use irrigation improvements, which will change the design of current irrigation systems to prevent water from evaporating easily from the soil. And another thing that I personally have done before is reforestation. This is where you can plant trees and shrubs instead of cutting them down and help divert like deforestation basically. The use of shelter belts, wood lots, and windbreaks could also help, and this involves using trees to slow wind-driven soil erosion. You could also do contour trenching, which these techniques help capture the water and hold rainfall before it becomes like runoff water. It helps it by keeping the soil heavy and moist, so whenever the air blows, it doesn't erode the soil. Desertification is a serious issue with serious consequences. So now that you know a little about the history and background of desertification, the way it affects our environment and society, and what we can do to help slow it, get out there and make a difference. Go plant a tree or something.